Hey guys, welcome to our Let 'em Run Wednesday pick of the day, BRISnet.com pick of the day, play of the day. John, how you doing, buddy? Looks like you are living up to your name once again. You are literally traveling as we speak.
I'm traveling at this very moment. Yes.
So literally, once again.
We made it home safe and sound yesterday from Las Vegas. Now we're heading to Atlantic City to check in some hotel rooms for my daughters who are going there for the liquor show.
Oh, that sounds enticing. And you're not going.
It is, and we canceled. I can't drink after those last 4 days. I canceled. I was supposed to be there.
Probably a good decision, John, but I'm sure your daughters will give you all the information you need to know.
Yep. All right.
Well, hey, listen, once again, we are Let 'em Run. I am Freddie Bro York. That is my partner, John Costin. We're very live on Monday, on our tickets on Monday, John. You had your winner. I had my winner, Exacta. Let's hope we can do it again today.
That's the goal. Let's string them together, a series of winners.
All right, I'm going to put up your play now, John, and let you talk about it. Here's John's play.
Yeah, I was looking at parks. I didn't really see anything there. Tampa Bay, on Wednesday, it's probably the best track going on Wednesdays. Found one there, I guess. Fred, what race was it? I can't see it on the. I'm driving.
It was race number 8, the number 3, 7-2 morning line. You said it just missed at this level, first off the layoff.
Yeah, that's right, because they laid him off since December, brought him back, and he finished second, got disqualified for third, showed good speed that day. He actually, earlier in his career, was running at Delta and different places in 1,000-yard races, 4 furlong races. Not sure if he could get the distance, but he did stretch out the last 5 races. So, should be able to get the distance, 6.5 furlongs. Will be up near the pace, if not the controlling speed, but I don't see him as lone speed. I think he'll be, in the first 2-3 spots, and I think he'll hang on today. Second time back off the layoff, should be primed for good effort.
No, like everything about that, you said second off the layoff. Now it was first off the layoff last time out. So I like that race, like that horse. Let's look for a winner there.
One other thing, Fred. One other thing I'll point out is like the second time in this class. He was always in a classier, and he dropped down to this level last time. So now he's hopefully found his friends down here where he can take advantage of. So that's like the 3 things I like: second off the layoff, second time in this class, and looks like controlling, up front speed.
I like the fact that this horse is with his friends. I like being with my friends too. So let's talk about the race at Turf Paradise, John. I went back to Turf Paradise, worked out last time, back to a mile of turf. I'm looking at race 6 at Turf Paradise. I'll put my information up there. Of course, it'll hide my face, which is probably not a bad thing, but that's okay. It's a mile of turf, just like the race I picked last week, on Monday. A mile of turf coming out of that weird chute. I did like the 11 on Monday, but there were no scratches in that race. I like the 12 in this race. There are 2 scratches. This 12 horse is now in the 10 hole. So that helps a lot. The 11 horse came hard on Monday, just missed for 3rd place. Came out 2-4, which was a good exacta for us. So that horse, I think this horse being ridden by Frank Alvarado, certainly the name Alvarado gets my attention. Trained by Chad Story. Certainly the name Chad gets my attention, but more importantly, 27% trainer. First time he puts a horse on turf, hits it 33%. So this horse has never been on turf before. Routing the first time. Well, guess what? First time routing, he also hits it 33%. A decent sample of 9 and 12 runners, 9 for first time in a route, 12 first time on turf. Turf trainer, so he does pretty good with those numbers. Jockey's been on him the last time out. He won. This is a $4,000 race, $4,000 claiming race, optional claiming. any horse that's in good form has to be given a good chance. There's some horses in here, John, that have ridden 69 races, 70 races. I mean, that's a lot of races. God bless those horses. This horse, I think, has some upside. I mean, he's only ridden 11 races, 11 times, won 3 times. This is only, again, first time routing, first time on turf. I like the fact he's trying that. I like that there was 2 scratches. He's 10-1 in the morning line. I hope it stays up at that number. I think he's got a good chance. I might actually wheel him a little bit in one place and show if his numbers go up to 12 to 15-1. Last Monday, my horse that I liked, Poker Face or whatever, Poker something or other. The borderline was 6-1. Stayed at 6-1. The gates opened at 6-1. Got to the first turn, went off at 2-1. So we hope that doesn't happen here. But that's my pick of the day. At Turf Paradise, John's pick of the day at Tampa Bay. So I think both of those horses, John. Let's have a 2 for 2 day. Let's look. Looks like.
What is Frank Alvarado's percentage? I haven't heard that name in quite a while, and if that's Alvarado.
Well, he's over for Frank Alvarado is 14% at Turf Paradise, but when he hooks up with trainer Chad Story, he's 57% out of 7 times. Chad Story, the trainer, has put Frank Alvarado on a horse. They win at 57%. A lot of percentages. Also, the BRISnet.com pace factor is an advantage for this horse. One of the horses that scratched out had the BRISnet pace factor that this horse has. I mean, the favorite Fort Langley, number 6, looks like going to be probably the morning line. Well, no, sorry, no, looks like is the morning line favorite. It's probably likely to be also the post time favorite. That horse has run a lot of good races lately. I just think it's been at this level for a long time. The 12 horse that I like has been at this level. Much higher races dropping down into this level for the first time. So at 10-1, I'm going to take a shot with that horse, John. See how it works out.
That sounds good. That's it. All right. So that's our 2.
Hey,
one other thing on the point out I saw at Parks.
What's that? No, I thought you were saying something about Parks.
No, one other thing I saw at Parks. Yeah, I wanted to bring up the 9th race at Parks. Our buddy John O'Hara, who's been on the show, he's got Shane's Wonder, and that horse broke his maiden first-time starter by 11 lengths. Now with a good speed rating, now he's facing winners for the first time. So interesting, and going to be rooting for John and 4-Leaf Clover Stable to see if that horse turns out to be something okay for him. So 5-2, one of the morning line favorites in that race. So keep an eye and root for Shane's Wonder. Hopefully he turns out to be something.
And that's race number 9 at Parks.
Yep, 5-2 right now listed. So I'm going to keep an eye on that later.
Absolutely. We'll keep an eye on that. Good luck to John and to his horse. John, a friend of our show. Enjoyed having him on. I know he's a close friend of yours, John. So good luck to John. Also, any word on the race what happened with J.K. Strong when there was a claim of foul, not a claim of foul, drug, the winner failed the drug test? Has there been any movement on that at all yet, John?
No, it could take up to like 30 days. They got to do a split sample. They take the sample that they tested, split it, and then retest it or something like that. So we haven't heard anything yet.
All right. Just curious to hear what happened, because that was a good story.
We're curious too. We want to increase our bank account by $7,000 more.
That would not be a bad thing. Okay, so as before we close, we're going to have our show on Friday at 12:30. We're going to cover the 4 prep races. Well, one of them is on Friday at Oaklawn. The Fantasy, which is for fillies that are looking to get into the Oaks, that's on Friday. We're going to take a look at that race as well as the 3 other prep races on Saturday. There's another Oaks race at Gulfstream Park, the big race, the Florida Derby at Gulfstream Park, and the Arkansas Derby at Oaklawn. John, those will be the 4 horses that we will talk about on Friday. Then on Saturday, our Friday show will be at 3 p.m. That's our vaulted happy hour. Saturday we'll be on at 12:30, where we'll cover the late pick 5 at Gulfstream Park. I know, John, for those who watch our show, and I mentioned this in the article that was on Florida Sports Talk, or that was in our Florida Sports Talk, that will be up there. That gives our review and preview that we had to pick 5. Once again, you had nailed the pick 5, and boy, if only the number 1 horse had held on a little bit in Emerging Market down the wire. That both of them were head to head. Emerging Market put his head in front of what was the name of that horse? Pavlovian?
Pavlovian.
Yeah, that horse is a horse to keep an eye on moving forward for sure. That horse has got determination, looked pretty good. And Emerging Market just put a head in front. Otherwise, that pick 5 instead of hitting 417 would have probably hit a couple $1,000 if that horse has won, because I think that horse was 22 or 23 to 1, something of that nature, John. So be sure to tune in on Saturday, 12:30, when we'll cover the late pick 5 at Gulfstream Park, which is a loaded field, loaded ticket. I mean, the whole day there's great racing down there, including, of course, the Florida Derby. So, John, any final words before you finally get on track where you're heading?
I think, like you mentioned, happy hour on Friday. We'll probably do a deep dive on the 2 races from Oaklawn, the one that's going to be on Friday afternoon, and we'll deep dive the Arkansas Derby. We'll brush on the Florida races a little bit because we are going to cover them more in depth on Saturday. So if you want some Arkansas stuff Friday, and then we'll skirt on that a little bit. But to get the full review of Florida Derby Day, tune in 12:30 on Saturday.
Yeah, after the scratches, and we always find the scratches make a difference. And again, that's why we like our show at 12:30. Before we do check out, I do want to say thank you to our sponsors. Once again, the Vape Shop, who is in Hamilton, has all your vaping needs. Cases Pork Roll, our good friend Tommy Dolan. Of course, Alicia Pizza, who runs the Vape Shop, is our good friend as well from the Hibernians. And we'd like to thank BRISnet.com, the handicapper's edge. If you're looking for an edge in your handicapping skills, I would highly recommend you check out the products that BRISnet.com has. We use them quite a bit here on our show. We'll definitely be talking about them this weekend, absolutely, on Friday's happy hour show at 3 p.m. and Saturday at 12:30 once again. So in closing, we're going to just say once, as we always say, in conclusion, bet smart, cheer hard. Fast horses can equal some serious fun. And in the end, just let them run, John.
All right, let them run. See you guys Friday. Thanks for joining.
John, thank you. Thank you for joining us, John. I'll talk to you later, bud. Good luck.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.